After a few rough years on tour, Michelle Wie appears to have her mojo back. Injuries and an inconsistent game had taken a toll on this one-time teen sensation. So last year, Michelle went back to her home in Hawaii and didn't pick up a club for 5.5 weeks. She came back feeling refreshed.
I always try to remind myself how lucky I am to be able to do this for a living. And I think the most important thing is always to put things in perspective. I'm healthy. I do play golf for a living. I get to travel, it's just, I still had fun.
Her resurgence has included a second-place finish at an LPGA major, the Kraft Nabisco Championship, and her first tour victory in 4 years, winning in Hawaii. Part of Michelle's comeback has been an unusual putting stance she came up with.
So I felt comfortable. I think putting, it doesn't matter how you look. It's just it matters how you feel. And when I changed it, I just immediately felt more comfortable.
You've gotten a lot of teasing about it. Does that bother you at all?
No. I know it looks funny, but it really doesn't matter to me how cool it looks or how cool I am. It's just how confident I feel over the ball. That's really the most important thing to me.
Michelle turned pro just before her 16th birthday. She's now 24.
Looking back, do you think maybe you turned pro too early?
No. I really think that, I really liked it. It was kind of like a 16th birthday present to myself, but I really wouldn't change anything. I still finished high school, went to school, I went to Stanford. I really did everything that I wanted to do, even though I was pro.
At one time you were saying, I want to play at the Masters, I want to play with the men. Do you still feel that way, or do you feel like, oh, I was just young and naive?
I think that dreams are something that are, really high up there, something that you may or may not achieve, but you dream about it. And, I think that, that dream isn't lost. Right now, I'm really just focusing on playing on the LPGA Tour and, I want to win more tournaments. I want to win more majors. I want to become #1 in the world, and that's really something that I'm focusing on. But, I think dreams are different. I think dreams are something that, you dream about.
So, are you saying that those dreams are still obtainable one day, maybe?
I don't know. Who knows? I'm just trying to really live in the present and really trying to focus on what I'm doing right now.
After getting her degree from Stanford in 2012, she now calls the Bay Area her second home.
How did your experience at Stanford change you?
I think that college changes everyone. I think that, you come from being, really young and living with your parents and kind of depending on them for everything. They have dinner ready for you at night, they do your laundry, they take you to school. And when you're in college, you kind of have to do all those things yourself. No one's telling you to practice, no one's telling you to go to school. And I think you just really learn to do things on your own, and I really think it gave me the confidence that I can do that.
One thing that won't change about Michelle is her height. She's 6'1".
Have you ever wanted to be shorter, like 5'4" or 5'5"?
Oh, every day.
and why? Is it tough being so tall?
Yeah, I just was always tall and gangly and always stuck out like a sore thumb.
When Michelle's not on the golf course practicing, don't be surprised to find her catching the latest zombie movie. It's one of her guilty pleasures.
I'm a true believer that the zombie apocalypse will happen one day. Whether it's it's biohazards or I don't know, something, the end of the world, it will happen and I will be ready.
So how are you ready?
Well, things that I learned from zombie movies are that, you have, finding food, you have to go in packs, but not too big of a pack, and you just have to go for the head, when you want to kill a zombie. Don't go for the body, they're already dead.
While Michelle is just teasing about people coming back from the dead, her comeback appears to be for real.